Barbie dangerous. Bitches don't endanger us. You are over, you ain't in range of us. It's our 1111 angel numbers. Dashes and Burberry rainbow. Looking like every designer fake mule. Front row next to the who's who. Trying to build another Barbie doll screws.
Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today I have episode 2 of Cocktails and Cosmetics. I have my girlfriend Destiny, and we are going to get into some things and do our makeup. So if you want to learn how to do this look and this look at that, it's looking like a Bratz doll. Keep on watching it. Yes.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to start off with priming my face. I'm going to take the Fenty, what is this, the True Matte. What do you use?
I like to use moisturizer. I like to just use the strobe cream. I normally use strobe cream and then just like my luminous setting spray.
So you use the luminous, you spray it on after?
After my moisturizer and after my makeup as well. I already prepped my skin with the strobe cream. I like it because it does have vitamin E in it, so it kind of just really hydrates my skin.
And skincare?
Yes.
For makeup?
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you been a makeup artist?
So I've been a makeup artist total about 7 years. But I always say like professionally it's been like 5. This year will be 5 because I started when I moved here to Dallas professionally because I was able to, you know.
What were you doing before this?
I was working at MAC because I got hired at MAC on my 18th birthday. So like I was literally MAC girly.
Period.
And I was MAC girly when I moved out here too because that's literally what I used to like, you know, have a stable income to try to just build my clientele and stuff like that.
And how did you build your clientele?
It's so crazy. I always say literally God, and I feel like this was destined for me because when I first moved out here and I was doing makeup, I was working with MAC at MAC and Ulta. Okay. And
I used to work at Ulta.
Girl, that was not the best experience. Let's just say that. MAC was a great experience. MAC and Ulta was not, but I wasn't desperate. I was just whatever I could get to move out here. I was like, I'll figure it out when I get here. And so I ended up going from an 18-hour position to a 35-hour position. I was getting paid $18.25 an hour, but then when I moved out here I got higher hours and lower pay. So in some form, I was young, I didn't know, but like in some form it balanced out, but my time was being taken away. And mind you, I had rent and stuff. When I lived back home, my mom was just making me pay like my car payment and my phone bill, so I could do that.
Right.
So when I moved out here, my mom was like, you know, you're choosing to do that by yourself, so you're gonna have to pay your rent. But
did she support you? Did you wear makeup in high school?
Yeah, I did. That's when I first started girl. I was wearing that's when makeup was like, it was like that 2016 makeup.
Oh yeah.
It was the bold brows,
box brows.
You have the colored cut creases. Yeah, it was a time. It was a time to be alive.
And what is do you want to tell them how we met?
That was a long time ago. I don't really remember.
I slid in your DM.
That's what it was. It was a while back.
Yeah.
Was it like COVID?
No, it was it COVID? It was like after like the last year of COVID.
Yeah.
And I had that photo shoot.
Yes.
And I hired you.
Yes, that hair that was so long ago. You know what, y'all? It's crazy. Let's talk what is it? Not trauma, but like when major things happen in your life, I feel like you forget stuff. Like your brain forgets things.
You traumatized, friend?
A little bit.
That's okay, me too.
I'm not even joking, because like whenever I get questions about like family things like that happen, like a lot of people ask why I moved out here, and like I didn't move out. I moved out here kind of out of impulse. So like my parents had divorced, and then it was like life. This thing kind of.
And how old were you when your parents divorced?
I was crazy. I was born on their 2nd anniversary, and so they divorced when they were 17 years of marriage, and I had just turned 15. Yeah. So
what is your ideal client?
My ideal client is a sweet. Okay, I have like 2 ideal clients. I have like a girl like my age, like 20, in her like early 20s to mid 20s, just a very sweet girl who's, you know, chasing after whatever it is that she wants in her life. And then I want like a sophisticated woman like her, like, you know, about her shit, like what is it, like like punctual, like my ideal client that's like in her career, like where she has the resources to not play with my time and be intentional about why she's booking me or using me for the future, or, you know, her connections and things like that. Yeah, that's definitely like my ideal client. But my ideal client overall sound like a sweet soul, because you know that they won't like play with you.
And you're a sweet girl yourself.
Thank you. Yes, like I feel like I definitely, people always ask me if I've had like, what is it, like weird or like crazy interactions with clients, and I've never had like a bad client, like a horror story or anything like that. I can say one time though, this lady did come in my apartment. Now, mind you, that's what comes with being home based. Like, you never know what people are gonna do. This lady came into my apartment.
What did she do?
Girl, so I had the what is it, Airwick plugins or Glade, whatever. I had plugins in my shit. And this lady, this was like kind of after COVID, she literally had a mask on. Like, y'all, she had a mask on. How can you inhale anything when you have a mask on? She literally came in here. It wasn't in this apartment, it was on my 6th floor, and it was more of like you go into the kitchen, like, and you're kind of in the kitchen area. She literally, without asking me, blows out my candles and then unplugs my Airwick like plugins. And I'm looking at her like, are you okay? And yeah, I swear, I'm looking at her like, are you okay? This girl was like, I'm very like sensitive to it. And I was just like, you have a mask on, like, you know, genuinely like concerned, like, why are you touching my stuff? So she's like, can I please just leave it unplugged for the appointment? Mind you, her sister was the one getting her makeup done at the time. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I'm not going to be an ugly person. Let her do it. Y'all, 10 minutes later, she's like, I'm thirsty. She literally goes to my cabinets and literally like opens the cabinet, gets a glass, and then pours herself some water. And I was
in
like,
your refrigerator?
Yes, girl. I was like, okay. I didn't even look. That's the only thing too. Like, sometimes, yes, it's my apartment, but sometimes people can make you very uncomfortable in your own apartment. And then it's like, y'all are in an apartment in an enclosed space. Like, you never know what the heck they can do to you.
Right.
Like,
And you've been home based this entire time?
Yes, girl. Well, so, okay, so when I first moved out here, I did have a suite in downtown Dallas, like literally at 211 Irving. And when I tell you, that was like the greatest and the worst experience ever. So the owner at that time, his name was
girl, you giving it all to us.
His name was Carlos. Okay, so like where I'm from, and if anybody was to see my mom or just heard my mom and heard how she acts, I'm just like my mom, like very like funny, ditzy, like dingy, like, you know, sometimes I need people to think for me. And he would always call me that. He'd always be like, you're so ditzy, like you're so dingy, and I never knew what he meant by that.
So he was trying to insult you?
To be honest with you, yes, like in the most like slightest, like in some form, I feel like in the most like subtle way, but he didn't really want to say it with his chest, you know. So there was one night that actually I'm kind of going in circles, y'all. I was doing makeup at MAC for like 4 to 5 months. I ended up quitting the job at MAC and Ulta because it was just a horrible experience. I was stressed out. So I started freelancing in Dallas for the actual like MAC store again, but I was like freelancing for like Cedar Hill, for Fort Worth. I was like in North Park. I was just all around anywhere I can get shifts. And so I was actually at the Cedar Hill location, and I was just talking, and I was like, you know what? Like, I want to start doing makeup like for dancers, like at the strip club.
And you do makeup at the strip club?
Girl, wait, you don't know about that?
No, okay. I was following you at that time.
You look.
I was following you since you've been here. I haven't seen no other.
There's people who literally, y'all, like, that's how I know like it was destined for me, truly. But I basically was doing makeup, and you never know who's listening, so like it's always like good to like, you know, express what you want but also watch what you say,
right?
Because like you never know who's watching or listening to you. But basically this girl, her family, they're Mexican, and her family had a lot of like land and stuff in Mexico, so she was going on a trip. She ends up getting my number from one of the girls at work, and she was like, hey girl, like I overheard you saying like you wanted to do makeup at the club. She was like, I need somebody to fill in for me, like can you fill in for me? I was like, yes I can. So it was Tigers, now it's called like Baby O's, but it was Tigers at the time in Mesquite. And so I was nervous, but I was like, you know what, like I spoke the opportunity into existence. And so I ended up going, and the guy was like, you're fine to work here. He was like, just every Friday we're gonna need $50 from you. That's like your tip fee or tip out fee for you to work there.
Not the makeup artist having a tip out fee.
Yeah, $50 for the whole week. But girl, I would make that off like one client,
right?
You know? So get there. I do makeup the first night. It's only like 2 girls that like get their makeup done by me because they're trying to like scope me out. And so then they're like, coming the next day. They're like, are you coming tomorrow? I was like, yes, I'll be here tomorrow. So she was like, okay, cool. So she was like, we'll put all of us, it was like 4 of them. She was like, put all 4 of us like on the schedule for tomorrow. I was like, okay, yeah, like this is it. So then girl, I ended up doing their makeup 2 weekends because she was gone for like 2.5 weeks. So when she comes back, she's like, hey girl, like I appreciate you for filling in, but like you don't need to be coming anymore. I was like, okay. The strippers are texting me, calling me, asking me if I'm gonna come. I was like, well, they're asking me, like they're wanting me there. And so I told them, like, the girls, I was like, well, she like, this is her gig, like she doesn't really want to share it, like, which I completely understand, like like I completely understand. She gave me the opportunity, but I'm like, look, if somebody gives me an opportunity, I'm about to make the best of the opportunity. So they were like, we're gonna ask the boss, like, if y'all two can both work here. So they're like, the boss said you're good, like you can come, she can come. And so yeah, it was like over 20 girls. Like there's no way she can handle 20 girls on her own. So
she was being greedy.
She was being a little greedy. So, and this is the thing about me, she had like 3 kids. I didn't have no kids, so I can pull up whenever, wherever, whatever time, like, and she really was kind of like limited. So I think that's why they wanted me there. And so ended up getting locked in with them. I was literally doing strippers from like all over Dallas. Like it was crazy. It was an era. I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely an era. And so I ended up doing that up until literally the day before COVID. I texted my mom and I was like, my energy is so down, like I miss my family, So I ended up doing that for 6 months. COVID happened, and then literally went back home for 6 weeks. And I was like sick. I was like, I need to go back to Dallas. Came back, and then I've just been doing makeup full time ever since.
Wow.
Yeah, I can literally go on my Instagram right now and show you.
So that lesson was all money and good money.
Strip club? I would say all money is not good money. And I'm not saying that they always looked out for me. They always showed me love. They always took care of me. But when you're in that industry, no matter what you're doing, whether you're a bartender, you're an owner, you're literally living that lifestyle. So you're sucking in that energy, no matter how good you have, life figured out or aligned. Like if you're in that lifestyle, you're literally like, it sucks you in. And I never got, people always ask me like, did you ever get an urge to want to be a stripper? No, I'm not. I'm very shy when it comes to that type of stuff. Like going to the club, I'm not about to be twerking. I don't do that.
You don't give that.
Girl, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
You don't give that.
No. But I mean, if I get a little alcohol in my system, I might do a little 1-2 shake, shake.
Right. A little reminder.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so.
But look, really quick, the strippers, I feel like the strippers in the city are like the celebrities, okay? And that's what literally boosted my clientele. Like that's how I grew my clientele. I was doing free work with like photographers, but like that was like still literally to this day, girls are following me and they're like, I can't believe how far you've come from like doing makeup at the strip club.
So you want to talk about doing Future's baby mama's makeup?
Oh yeah, we can talk about that for sure. Joy?
Yes.
Joy is like you, like a big sister, like an auntie, like a like we can sit down, talk about anything. Like I feel like I've been around her for like my whole life. You know what I mean? Like
Joy?
Like yeah, like she's like an aunt, like a tia, like my tia's like in her 30s, and so
does she come out here still?
To be 100% honest with you, I do not know. I haven't really spoke to her. Yes, literally. Yeah. Yeah, some dumb stuff happened between her and I.
Joy?
Yep. Because her man is
the football player?
Yeah, because Trayvon is a little thought.
And he was trying to hit that? No,
he wasn't. He was actually, I was in the section. This is the thing. I have been here for 5 years. I have made connections. Some of my clients are like the owners or the promoters at the clubs. So if they have private events, they're inviting me out, and I really don't go out to them. But if I feel like going, I can go and I can get in. And that particular night, and one of my best friends is literally a DJ. Like, she just got off tour with Mariah
The girl that you just post, that you always post.
Yeah, like she just got off the tour with Mariah the Scientist. Like, you know, like these are my friends. Like, well, Trinity's my friend, but these are my clients. These are people I actually do business with. So like, you know, they're trying to connect me. So basically, one night I go out, and my best friend, it was actually at the club. They had a private Celtics party. So all the athletes were out, and so my best friend was like, you know, I'm gonna be here tonight, like I DJ for an hour, like you should come like after my set. And she was like, we can basically just sit down and vibe. I was like, cool, like I'm gonna pull up. So I had pulled up. She literally comes to get me from the door, and she's like, we're gonna sit in Diggs section. They like call him Diggs. And I was like, bro, no. And I already knew not to do it. I knew it was a bad idea because that's my that's my client's man. Like, you know, like I know boundaries. So she was like, bro, like come on, like it's okay, like we're not doing anything wrong, like just come on. I'm like, you know what, okay, but I'm gonna go to the bar and get my own drink. I'm gonna order my own hookah. Like, I don't want to do or take anything from them.
Right.
So I did exactly that. So when I get into the section, Trayvon is literally staring at me, like, and I'm thinking,
is it staring because he recognized you?
Yeah, because
I've been staring like,
no, he's staring because he
bring
recognized
that ass here.
No, like staring at me like, girl, I know, like I literally have been to his house to do makeup for Joy. You know, like I've literally like been in like with him multiple times. And so
wait, what are you taking? Oh, look.
Yes. Top tier, okay.
Top. Which one is that, nude?
This one is,
or is it the shade before nude?
So basically I get into the section, and he's like dead staring at me, and I'm like, bro, I literally touch your knee. I'm like, bro, he's staring at me like he's gonna kick me out. Like, that's literally how I'm thinking. She was like, bro, no, he's not. Like, this is how me and my friend talk. Like, we be calling each other bro. I'm like, yes, like that's how you know we're serious. I'm like, he's literally gonna kick me out. She was like, no, he's not. Like, he's cool. I'm cool with him. Like, it's good. And I was like, all right. So he literally comes up to me when I sit down, and he was like, he literally brings his security guard, and he's like, this is Joy's makeup artist. Like, this is Destiny. And I'm looking at him like, okay. And so he was like, anything you need, like just let me know. He was like, you're good. But he also says, he's like, you're not gonna tell my business or snitch me out, right?
Not give you a verbal NDA.
Yeah, I literally told him, I was like, look, what you do is not my business. I said, I'm not bothering you. I said, I'm with my friend. I said, if you would like me to get out the section, I can get out. I was like, but what you do is none of my business, like, you know. And so yeah, like I said, you never know who's there, you never know who's watching, you never know who's listening. So the night goes on. I see so many girls that I have done makeup on, like for like shoots, like you know, Dallas artists have like video shoots, and they're booking out these Dallas girls, these like aspiring models and things like that. So I literally see so many girls in that section, and he's just pouring shots down their throat. Oh God. Like, look. And so I was just like, fuck.
Wait, how did she find out? Somebody's point of view?
Yeah. So basically that happens, right? So one second.
How old are you, Destiny?
I'm 24.
Yeah, you didn't call me an auntie. I'm gonna give her a pass. She young.
So, girl, please. You said I'm young?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm about to be 25.
Girl. That's young. And that's not in a bad way. That's in a good way. Like, you're 24 in a high rise with your dog doing it.
My dog, Carter. So
when I say young, I'm not, girl, I'm saying young as like you young and getting it. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Thank you, sis.
Yeah.
I'm trying, okay? Thank the Lord.
Okay, so back to Diggs giving you a verbal NDA.
Yes, so the night goes on, whatever. I'm leaving. I want to leave early, so I tell my best friend, I'm like, hey girl, like I'm gonna, you know, dip out. So she was just like, okay, cool. So when I leave, literally Diggs comes up to me, he shakes my hand, he was like, you're good with me always, like just like whatever you need. I was like, you know what, like I said, what you did is none of my business. I literally told him that. So y'all, Whatever, cool, goes on. Like I said, my clients are these promoters. They host these events. So 2 weeks go by. 2 weeks go by. There's a James Harden wine tasting at Kiss. And so I'm there with my friend, again, Trinity. He comes up to me. He finds me. He was like, bro, like, she found out. Like, I don't know how. Like, she's mad at me. Like, we broke up. I'm like, oh, my God.
The baby daddy.
I'm not thinking anything of it, right? Yeah, Trayvon. I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm thinking, like, he got caught up, right? So I'm out bowling on a Wednesday, right? And I'm looking, and like honestly, with celebrities, like they don't follow everybody back. So a lot of the times, if they don't follow you back, like, or if they have their settings turned off, you can't comment on their stories. Mind you, Joy was following me, so I could comment on her stories. I'm looking at her story and I can't comment on it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
She said hang up on you.
Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck, right? So I go to her following. She unfollowed me. I said, oh, okay. Somehow I'm in this mess. And I knew, literally, God was telling me, do not go in that section. Like, no matter, I was minding my business. God was telling me, do not go in that section, which I already knew. I'm not dumb, right? So I tried to be dumb that night.
I was about to say, so why you go? Why you didn't have discernment?
Girl, because I was with my friend. Like, I genuinely wasn't doing anything wrong. You know, like, so, and then I'm thinking, like, mind y'all, Joy and like him have invited me out before, like with them, and I just never went. So I'm thinking, like, I'm not doing nothing wrong. Like, I don't want your man.
But you gotta remember, like, she don't know that in that moment she looking like that look weird.
Yeah, you're right.
That looks weird.
You're right. So I'm like,
your intentions wasn't weird.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
from, you know,
but and then also just being in the limelight, like her, like being a celebrity. Yeah, she's been around.
And she don't know what's going on. Like, she has to think the worst.
We ended up back cool for sure.
Oh, okay, good.
We ended up back cool, but like months later. So I called my lash tech because I put Joy onto my lash tech. She's like one of my best friends. So put her on.
As you should.
I called Devin and I'm like, Devin, like, bro, like, because I had already told her about this that night that all that happened. And so I was like, Devin, like, you're never gonna believe it. She was like, what? Like, what, Destiny? I'm like, bro, Joy unfollowed me. And I said, I know it. I said, remember, I was telling you, like, in this section, I was like, I remember telling her, like, bro, I don't feel like going in. Like, should I do it? Like, you know, she was like, do whatever you feel like doing. So I was like, this is a result of what I was calling you about. So, she was like, okay. She was like, I actually do her lashes tomorrow. Like, let's see if she tells me anything. Because mind you, this was already like maybe like a couple weeks out from when he told me that he got caught up. So I'm like, all right, bro, like, just let me know what happens. So next day comes, she calls me in the middle afternoon. She's like, Destiny. I was like, what? She was like, first of all, she told me not to tell you anything. So I'm like, bro, this is my friend. But also, this is what I was trying to say. I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. Don't come to the city where I have made connections and think that I'm not going to know people. Like, you know, and I don't use that to my advantage. Like, I know these people. Like I said, I can get in because, like, I have a good face. Like, I've done good business. You know, they're going to take care of me like I take care of them. So, she was like, so basically, she was like, I was doing her lashes, and she just all of a sudden was like, I had to unfollow your friend. She was like, I'm not mad at her. She was like, I just don't like how the situation played out and how she didn't come to me and tell me, like, as a friend, like, your man was.
But did you establish that as a friend?
She didn't. But no, this is the thing. So whenever we end up talking about it, her and I in person, I'm gonna tell you, like, how the conversation went. So I literally am like, what the fuck? So I literally, oh, mind you, the night before,
that's when you know the conversation about to get good.
Yeah.
Somebody say, mind you.
So I literally had texted Joy the night before, like, whenever I figured out that she unfollowed me, and I was like freaking out because I'm like, bro, I like Joy, you know. I'm thinking like, oh my God, like, I knew something was gonna go wrong. So I texted her, love that powder. I texted her and I sent her a voice memo and I was like, hey Joy, basically, like, you know, like, I really respect you, like, I appreciate you, like, you know, I really like you and I'm like very fond of you and I'm thankful, you know, just like giving her graces. And so
but does that really matter when she's after she sees some weird shit?
Not really, I guess not. But I mean, like I said, I knew that
you knew your
I felt like I was minding my business. Like, I wasn't. How weird. You have to look at it. How weird is it for me to be like, hey Joy, like, just texting her out of the blue, hey Joy, like, hey girl, like, your man was in the section throwing shots down bitches' throat. She's gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, it's not a win. I can't win. I can't, like, no, I can't win either way. So,
yeah, I see where you come from.
Yeah. So she just keeps the message. I see that she literally reads it and keeps it, right? Doesn't text me back. So then the next day my last check comes and it's like, Destiny, like basically like
She's done with you.
she don't know what to do. Basically, she's done with Trey. Like, it's Trey's fault. It's his fault, bro. Like, you know, whatever. So, she was like, she's not mad at you. Like, she's not like, she doesn't have any like beef with you or anything. Like, it's just genuinely like she has to just take a step back. So I was like, that's fine. So mind y'all, she didn't get her makeup done by any other makeup artist out here, which is good.
That would have hurt your feelings?
That would have hurt my feelings for sure. So
you hurt my feelings when she seen them. Like,
I know I did.
She seen them cheekbones in the club with her man.
Girl, okay. We're gonna get into the tea. Okay, so I was like, you know what, cool. Like, I'm gonna give her space. Like, I already kind of said, like, you know, I'm already coming to her like grown, and like, if you genuinely want to speak about the situation, like, you can call me. I have no problem speaking about it. She chose to not respond, which is perfectly fine. She has every right to.
Right.
So then, whatever. It goes on. She doesn't follow me. I'm like, cool. So y'all, like, literally like 6-7 months go by. Devin all of a sudden calls me and she's like, guess what? I'm like, what? She was like, Joy's asking if you can do her makeup. And I'm like, why is this girl not texting me herself? Like, she got my number, right?
Right.
So she was like, she got a new number. She was like, she's about to text you. And so I was like, okay, cool. So Joy texts me and she's like, hey girl, like, can you do my makeup like tomorrow at Trey's house? Like, I have this shoot. I'm like, yeah, no problem. So pull up. And it's like nothing happened, right? So she was like, we started talking about the situation. She was like, the crazy thing is, she was like, he didn't even tell me. She was like, my friend from LA was in a section next to y'all seeing everything. Her friend didn't say anything about you. She literally was like, your friend, she was like, my friend said nothing about you. Like, she said like nothing. So I was like, what the fuck? So she was like, it was Trey's stupid ass. Basically, Joy confronts Trey and was like, why were you doing this? Like, my friend saw you, like, basically, you know, doing the dash. And he was like, I told your makeup artist not to say shit. She said shit. He's straight. Yes, bro. She was like, my makeup artist. She was like, what are you talking about, my makeup artist? She was like, who are you talking about? He was like, Destiny. Destiny told you. Just dry ass. I said, oh no. I said, first of all, I literally told her, I was like, I went in that section. I said, I literally had my own drink, my own hookah. Like, I was telling her, I was like, I wanted nothing to do with like anything. Like, you know, like, I wanted to just enjoy myself. She was like, and I have no problem with that. She was like, what I had a problem, or she was like, what bothered me was the fact that, like, she was like, you could have came to me like, hey girl, like, as a friend. And I said, Joy, I was like, genuinely, I was like, I didn't know that, like, I could just come to you and tell you that. Like, you know, she was like, you've been around me, like, you've been in our home. Like, she was like, what do you mean? Like, I was like, at the end of the day, like, you're still, like, a celebrity or whatever. Like, you know, like, you still have your own thing going. Like, you're not dealing with these regular people. You're out here, like, you know, I say you have your own, like, status.
But Joy doesn't give off celebrity. She gives off just a successful homegirl.
She definitely gives, like, homegirl. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like Joy's not about to just... Joy's gonna be nice to you, but at the same time, it's like Joy also does hold herself to a certain standard.
Right.
You know,
So I noticed that you use beauty blenders. So you prefer beauty blenders versus brushes?
I like both.
Okay.
I like both.
I've never done my makeup with a beauty blender.
So I'll tell you this. Oh, good. So, for my clients, I like to do foundation with the beauty blender, and then I go in with the second layer with the brush, and then I do concealer with the brush, and then I do the last 2 layers of concealer with the beauty blender, because I feel like it packs it in more. Because I like concealers, I like to let my concealers sit. So if I go in with the brush, you're gonna have the stippling marks when you try to like go in and blend it. I guess maybe it's the brush I'm using. I just like kind of found my technique.
Okay. I noticed that you, based off what I see on your social media, it seems like you're transitioning into like influencer girly.
Yes, I'm trying to, because editing is a lot. And so now that I'm like a little bit more established, I have more things. Like, I have more of like a routine or just whatever I want to do. I have an apartment, like I can actually film content,
right?
You know, so yeah.
So you're gonna get back on YouTube?
This is my goal. If I can get a good traction off my Instagram and like TikTok. I don't really post on TikTok, but all I gotta do is like literally get the videos from Instagram and put it to TikTok. But if I can get some type of opportunity, some type of like, what is it, UGC, like, you know, like if I can get that going and I can start putting somebody to edit my videos in my budget, I'll start posting on YouTube. I don't want to edit. That's my only thing.
I'll edit for you. You can hire me.
Really?
I love to edit. It's my favorite thing to do besides being a mom.
Wait, I just have one more topic to say real quick. Y'all, I don't know if Instagram is fucking with the algorithm or people just generally don't engage anymore, because I don't know if you saw my story last night.
I always, you see, no, I
Girl,
pay attention to you.
yeah, like why?
I think everybody's struggling with that right now, but you know what it is? Content creation is so normalized now that you have to really edit your shit a certain way. You have to have quality. You have to have quality. You have to be strategic. You can't just, it's not just like just post.
Yeah.
Just because you have a large following, Instagram's not gonna push your shit.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as it was back in the day. You really have to work for this.
Yeah.
And even with myself, I don't get engagement. I do, but I don't really pay it.
They watch it, y'all. They don't like it. They don't truly engage with it.
But it's like you gotta give them a reason too.
Yeah.
So it's not, it's your content. This is why I say everybody should be on YouTube, because you want to get into that influencer space. You can monetize all your platforms. So you saying that you're not getting the engagement that you want on Instagram, you can break a video down. That can be for your clientele. Your TikTok can be for your you like to talk.
Yeah.
You like to talk a lot. That can be your side for that. You can use TikTok for that, for a different aspect of Destiny. And then you could bundle it all up and put it out on YouTube.
Okay.
And then you're like a healthy bae. You can monetize your entire existence.
Yeah.
And then even with your makeup, when you're in that influencer, these companies gonna see that you're a makeup artist. So you already have an upper hand because you have that following. Whether they engage or not, you have the amount. You're active, and you post all the time. So at this point, brands aren't looking for, I mean, yes they are, let me not lie. Engagement does matter, but when you're in the UGC and the influencer space, there's other ways where you can be monetized. Because I'm monetized. Okay. If I post something, I'm getting some type, I don't care if it's 50 cents. Something's gonna come back to me.
Yeah.
So just think about coming back on YouTube, because you can do your workout stuff. You're a gym bae. You could post that journey, and that could motivate somebody else, and then an athleisure brand will reach out to you like, hey, are you able to do this wellness shit? And then boom.
See, and I definitely want that to be like, literally, now that I'm getting a little bit older, it's literally like I'm so like truly like dedicated to, you know, wellness, literally health and wellness, and then also like my career, like you know, like wherever my career takes me, whether it's I'm gonna continuously do makeup on clients or I'm gonna end up on a signed contract, like it doesn't matter, like but that, like, it's literally my everyday life, you know? Yeah. Like today, I literally, after I'm done with you, like I have 4 girls to do at the Gaylord, and one of my really good friends, she connected me with her aunt, and they're like in this organization for Black women, and it's nothing but Black women. And so from all ages that I'll be doing makeup on, like there's literally like a lady in her like 60s, like late 60s, I'm doing her makeup. There's a girl who's 24, 30, and then the other girl, I don't know how old she is, and she's like in her 40s, but it's literally from every like age range. And so I think, so you're basically
Can I try that?
Yeah, of course. What is like your go-to blush?
House Labs.
Girl, her foundation,
fire.
So I shouldn't be talking like that. I should just do voiceovers.
What is your analytics telling you?
Hot Cheeks blush line.
Okay,
So
bro.
Look. Like, what? And I only got 109. Like,
but don't focus on that. Just keep going. Just keep going. Don't focus. So don't. I don't feel like you go look at that damn page every time you post.
Well, I don't even get. This is the thing. I just did, because I'm like, why? Like,
you can't focus on that. You can't focus on who's not. You focus on who is.
Because there are girls where they're like, literally, this one girl was like, oh my god, she was like, we're getting blessed with content. I was like, what? You like it? Like, okay. But I mean, at the end of the day, yes, I do it for me. But at the same time, it's like, no, like, I want to be like I want people to like trust my word. You know,
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Yes, you do. You
How?
definitely give Leo.
Attention.
Huh?
I'm just kidding.
What'd you say?
Leos love attention.
Yeah, that's what you want. Exactly.
But I want the good attention that's gonna get me that like, you know,
No, I see what
credibility. Like, yeah. Mhm. There's two different girls. Okay, regular water. She got that Mountain Valley spring water in the glass.
It's really good though.
I would be using my Stanley cup that my mama got me, but I washed my straw and it's drying. Mhm.
Girl, you can talk, girl. This is good. You're getting juicy.
I'm talking.
She can talk. You have to follow her. I'm gonna have all her stuff, but yes, that's what I love about you. You talk, girl, and I love to talk too.
Yeah. Period.
Okay.
So y'all, okay, let's get into it. Like, I need to get y'all should be having all these cute accessories, everything. Like,
I can bring you some heart earrings.
sis, oh my god, I want to get those bangs. Do you have them?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to get them today.
Okay.
I should have told you to bring them
You should have.
because I want to do my hair straight. I want to see what I look like with them.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you some heart earrings because you like hearts.
I would have worn them.
I know, but I didn't have. I brought you a lip oil though. I didn't come here empty-handed. I did not come empty-handed.
I love me a good lip oil.
I know you do.
Something about a lip oil is gonna make you look like. Ooh, thank you, sis.
You're so
This is
welcome.
real cute. Okay, I should put this on now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wow,
I have the honey one. I didn't bring it today, but yeah.
so beautiful.
Clarence is that girl.
I love that. Is that a skincare brand?
Yep.
Yeah.
Raspberry.
Okay, so let's talk about you.
Okay, what's up?
How is it managing your 3 babies?
Honestly, it's lovely.
Mhm.
Some days I struggle, but most days I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy being a mom. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. It's like my favorite thing.
See, and I feel like God is aligning me with people like you because I literally feel like my other purpose in life is to be a mom.
She said she wants 5.
Yeah, I want 5 kids, y'all. 5.
I love that.
I think I might have like 3 or 4 though, because I'm about to be 25. Like, you know, I am starting a little bit later, so I would have to.
No, you're not.
I mean, you're right. Because my mama had me and my brother by 19 years old, so
Just because our mama started young, don't mean we gotta start young.
yeah, very true. But I do want 5, so I feel like I'm gonna have them like
Back.
2 years apart.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need that BBL whenever.
Oh, you don't need no BBL. God got you.
Yeah, whenever I get
And
done.
you work out, so your body is going to bounce back
Very
because
true.
you have a muscle memory.
Yeah. Oh, my muscle memory has gotten better.
Yeah, and I've noticed, even from looking at your stuff, like just how your body's transforming. Like you're really transforming your body.
You know what's crazy though? Since my man being here. Oh,
He doing what he needs to do.
well, I mean, like, you know, you just get like not comfortable, but you just get like
When you're in a honeycomb phase,
yeah, when you just with your man, you just like, oh my god, like
lazy.
lazy. But I, look, I'm still getting my money. Okay, I'm still getting my money, but yeah.
You don't forget about
I mean, we go walk, we go around like so, but it's not like I'm not like lifting.
Oh yeah.
But I know eventually I'll get out of that, but like maybe not because I'm a lover girl. Are you a lover girl?
I am.
Oh my goodness.
I definitely am a lover girl.
What are like your love languages?
All of them.
Yes, period.
Zell. Food.
You're funny.
I'm serious.
She said though.
My love languages. I like affirmations.
Yeah.
I love all the above. What do you mean? Am I only supposed to have one?
No, because I feel like
I like acts of service, but I just like affirmations. I don't need anything else. Just tell me, just be that voice.
yeah,
And that's all I need.
yeah.
And it sucks that we're in this world because, you know, everybody gonna say all the extraness. But if we're being completely honest, just affirmations.
Yeah.
Affirmations. Let me know that I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing the Lord's work. And I'm gonna do the Lord's work. Funny.
Bro,
I know.
dang, how many? What is
Girl. What?
That's a nice lip color.
Okay, so sweet mouth at the top. Coulda. Honey.
Can I see that?
Yeah. And then Posh Life Cosmetics. I think this
Is this a gloss?
girl, yes, and all of them eat. I have this one too. She could have gave us more, but whatever. I'm appreciative.
What?
Yeah.
I just really like, honestly, I'm not like a feminist, but I love, like, genuinely love women, and like that's what I want to work up to. I want to go to these events and just like, I genuinely, like you said, I enjoy talking. Like I enjoy like giving like the feedback of like what products and how good products are, you know?
Yeah. I think your audience will love that too. Because like you said, you've been a makeup artist for what, 8 years you said?
Yes, it's been a minute too.
And then you can teach your clients what to use when you're not available, or just what to pick up. Just teach them, like, I don't know why makeup artists don't do that. They want to be so stingy and just share. You need to share how to take care of yourself when you on a flight, or when you
right.
you know.
You're right. Pack you a little.
This is what you need to use when I'm not available.
Yeah.
Like, let me show you a little 15-minute when I'm on a trip with my man, or I'm booked somewhere. Because what are we supposed to do when you're not available?
Very true.
And it's like, why don't the makeup artists
you know
share?
what's funny? It's so funny that she says that, and it's so true. And it's like, okay, I need to do that, because I literally will have like older women who will literally get their makeup done like on a Thursday or Friday. They're going on a trip. They will literally wear their makeup all weekend because they don't know how to do their makeup.
So you need to teach them. And they're gonna appreciate that, and they're gonna come back because you taught them how to take care of themselves when you're not available. I don't know why the artists tell me what I need.
They be stingy.
Not all of them.
I saw that you are like really connected with that Fatima.
That's my girl.
Fatima, yeah, she's really cute. I love the way she.
No, she's cute in real life too.
Obviously, I love the way she does her makeup, but I love the way she be doing her hair. Yeah. Her hair is always really cute.
Love that. You know what? I connected with her. She was one of the first makeup artists that I followed when I moved out here, and I just always reposted her stuff. She's been a makeup artist for a very long time. But you know what I love about her? She teaches you how to do your makeup. Yeah. She's not stingy. Yeah. And she's a Taurus. And she is a Taurus. She's such a sweet person. So what you see online, she's that in person. Yeah. And I got to experience that. I was her model for one of her makeup classes.
I think I'd seen that.
And then we just stayed connected, and she's such a sweet girl. Yeah,
her content is definitely fire.
Yeah, and she knows what she's doing. But she's transitioning into like the influencer space as well, like all the makeup girls are. Yeah. So you better follow suit. You have to. It's just part of.
So give me some suggestions today, since my makeup was gonna be done and I had a little downtime before my clients. Like, how can I? Because I want to release another video today. Like, what content should I make? Like, what should I do? Like, a lit video, or like, what should I do? Like,
you should do what's popular right now is skin tint. You gotta pay attention to the skin.
I did.
Okay, so talk about that skin tint. So now you do another review telling them that you're still using this product and how much you love it and why you recommend it.
Okay, so I literally, this is like, I don't have foundation on. This is what I just used.
Right, I seen it.
So just do a sit down video. Like, literally, like, go in the bathroom where I've been recording and be like, okay, this is what I have on today, and I just build on top of it.
You need to, okay, so one of my advice for you, you need to get more comfortable. But you're gonna get comfortable as much when you post more. But just act like you're talking to Devin. Act like you're talking to me. Like how you're talking right now. Talk to your homegirls like that. Like, you're the makeup homegirl, so be the homegirl. Don't try to
be like monotone.
Yeah, no, because you're not monotone, and your audience could tell.
Okay.
So, but that's just when you get more comfortable. But just act like, set your camera up and act like you're talking to my homegirl. I mean, your homegirl. That's what I do. Act like I'm talking to my homegirls. Do you have a skincare routine?
I do. I ran out of my Hyper Real serumizer and moisturizer, so I gotta go get that. But like, those are a 10 out of 10, and while I was working at MAC, that's what really helped me a lot. It kind of, the niacinamide and the cinnamide balanced me out a lot.
Niacinamide is that girl.
Oh my gosh.
You can even do videos talking about like how important skincare is, and like creating a skincare routine and showing your audience like, or these are the products that I would use for combination skin, for my combination clients. These are the products I would recommend for my oily clients, because a lot of people don't know the difference. Like, I always, when I'm doing tutorials, I always let them know that I'm a combination girl. So these products are for combo. Yeah, I'm gonna put concealer in the middle too.
Oh my gosh. It's giving donut lip. Okay, now I'm gonna put my new gloss on top. It just makes you look like a
I agree.
I want to get my lips done one more time.
Don't do it.
Why?
Because they look good.
I feel like.
Where do you go? You want them bigger?
I just want it a little bit fuller, not like really like, but like.
They're like that right now, girl. What the hell? They could be fuller.
They could be fuller.
Okay, go ahead. Do you, boo?
Skirt.
Where do you go?
His name is Manuel. He goes by Dallas Botox Barbie. He's a man, really good. But he says that if I go again with him, I have to literally dissolve my lips and then.
And I heard that hurts.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Have you ever did that before?
No, but like he says I have migration. I have a little bit here, but like it's very minimal. He was like, if you come again and get a whole nother thing, like you're gonna have migration. Which that's whenever you can tell
Right,
girls
and they
have lip filler.
Yeah, because it transfers around. And you're not scared? Not really?
I mean, I'll dissolve it, but like I don't want to dissolve it.
You just want to add
I want to add, but I don't want. I think he thinks I want like a full lip. No, I just want.
Where do you want it to be full at?
I want my lips to be plump, like genuinely, like just plump. They're like too into my. I feel like obviously like from the side profile, I definitely have like definition, but I literally just want my actual lips to be just fuller. I think I want more fullness at the top. That's really it. It's just the top.
Did he make that Cupid's bow, or is that your natural Cupid's bow?
No, yeah, it's my natural. My grandma has like a deep Cupid's bow, so like I definitely get that from my grandma. Like before I had my lip injection.
Girl, I seen. I checked. I checked.
It was
I scrolled all the way down.
Yeah, it was deep.
Yeah.
No lips.
But that's okay. But they look good. But that's just me. You have to look at yourself. So.
See, I look so. I can't wait to go to the pool and just get tan.
You have a pool here?
Yes, girl. It's so cute.
So what setting sprays do you like? Oh, you use the Luminous. Okay. So what products would you recommend for like what setting spray would you recommend for a girl that is super dry?
Well, first of all, prep for sure.
Right.
Prep. You know, I like the Morphe Luminous setting spray or the black one because okay, wait, are you asking me like personal use, or are you asking me from my point of view of doing makeup?
You can give me both.
I'm gonna just say if you have dry skin, you don't want to even put anything matte. It's gonna emphasize texture. You can put matte, you can layer, but you need something that's gonna have like that luminous, like diluting the powder look, which the Luminous setting spray from Morphe as well as the black one from Morphe.
Did you work for Morphe?
I tried to. But yeah, so honestly, whether my clients have dry skin, dewy skin, whatever, I always literally use the same technique. I just, with dry skin, I hydrate a little bit more.
If you can give a makeup artist or upcoming makeup artist 3 tips for her makeup business, what 3 things would you tell her?
Sometimes you gotta work for free, and don't be scared. Work for free with people that you are going to get something back, or something, or it's something that you actually genuinely want to do with no problem doing it for free. The second one would be
I may have to get this.
yeah, he has 3 colors.
I have one of them.
Oh, in your inner corner.
Right?
Yeah.
Silver looks so good on brown skin, and everybody just think brown girls need gold. It's like, no, you can do any color.
Yeah, for sure.
Like rose gold looks so bomb on my skin.
Rose gold is fire.
Yeah,
with like a nice like warm brown.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 tips.
Second tip would be whatever opportunity that you could get that can benefit you, and benefit the other person. No matter what it is, like do it. Like no matter what time or where it's at. Like if you want something, you literally gotta work for it. Like if they're like, I want you at 4 a.m, you need to be there. Like packed, ready to go, set up before everything starts. Introduce yourself. Literally, the third thing would be like network and introduce yourself. Like don't be scared to introduce yourself. Don't be scared to talk. You got to put yourself out there. Literally, you have to.
You look like a Bratz doll.
Really? Oh my god, thank you. You're so sweet.
Yeah, you look like a Bratz doll.
Really? Thank you. I need to I want to try those bangs, sis.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Mm.
I got you.
I love the way you accessorize.
You too.
I definitely want. These are like from Target, but
So,
girl, I need to give me a gold watch.
yeah.
Cause my dad got me this. Like it's so, but I like.
But you don't wear silver? Do you wear silver?
I do, but like I mean,
You more of a gold girl.
where's my butterfly ring? I think
It's in the car.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely want to get a gold watch. I think that's what I'm gonna ask my man for my birthday is a gold watch.
Yeah, ask him for shit you don't want to pay for.
I want to what's that? It's a
Period.
Rolly, a gold. We had went and looked at a rose gold one.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was down.
Hmm.
What is like your biggest goal when it comes to being in the beauty space? Like, do you see yourself being like a mentor? Because I definitely could, you definitely give those vibes.
You know what? Everybody says that. Okay, I can give you 3 goals. Monetize my entire existence. Because like I said, I have 3 kids. That's my labor. I cannot do hard labor because they are my hard labor.
Yeah.
So monetize my entire existence. My upcoming goal is just to listen to what God says. Is do exactly what He says when he says it. Listen, do it. Don't think about it. Don't dwell on it. Don't be scared. Just get up and do it because He gave it to you for a reason.
Yeah.
So that's my second goal. My third goal is I would like to network with all the beauty girls. I want to take over Dallas.
Yeah.
Now that I'm done breastfeeding, I don't think I'm done having kids. I don't know. I'm lying. I'm not done. But right now I'm done, and I have this time and the space to network, and I really want to take over Dallas.
Yeah.
Do I know what that means? No. But my brand, I stand 10 toes behind my brand, and I wear my brand. Nobody can shop my brand, and I'm gonna wear everything.
Yeah.
And I wear all my shit.
Yeah.
It's been times where I haven't sold for months, and I'm still rocking my shit because my shit, like my bangs.
It's cute, sis.
Thank you.
Like
Like my bangs.
Yeah.
All this, my brand is for people that don't have time to go to the salon. They could pull up one of my videos, step by step, no skips. I'm gonna teach you how to take care of yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just want to pour into women. That's my favorite thing to do is how I look at myself after I get myself together. That's how I want to transfer that energy to everybody else, because a lot of women don't have confidence, and then when you don't have confidence, these niggas will play in your face. So niggas is not playing in our face.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
At all.
We're not doing that. So if I can be a beacon, a light, or a guide, or a vessel, or a tool, that's what I want to be. And I'll do it for free.
Yeah.
So
I mean, eventually, you know, you're gonna. I mean, the reward is just.
The reward is you telling me that I look at you as a mentor. You looking at me as a businesswoman. You looking at me like what you were saying while we was in the car. Like, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
That's enough for me, because I know God's He gonna handle it.
Yeah.
But just being a reminder, because life is scary for everybody. It doesn't matter how glamorous I make it. Like, I'm dealing with a death right now. You know? So if you learn anything from me, stay pretty and deal with that shit, and don't stop in that shit. Don't stop in hell. Keep going.
Yeah. I love that.
Because there's money to be made. And be pretty while you're doing it.
And like I said, like, there's girls watching all the time, like girls genuinely wanting to get that guidance, and you know, like, you be an influential person to them, and they look at like you as like, okay, if she has the courage, I have the courage. Like, we can talk about this. Like, there's women who are moms that have kids, and they feel like they can't do nothing else.
Yeah, and that sucks, because
like they feel like they're stuck.
Yeah, and I just want to be a reminder to all women. Like, you have to stay pretty. You have to stay feminine. Don't let life or these niggas make you hard, because I've experienced some shit that'll make me just real hard. But based off the women in my life, I just always was taught to stay pretty. Whatever you're going through, keep your hair done. Whatever you're going through, get yourself together. Go wash your ass. Do your routine. Like, my grandma, I have a great grandmother that's still alive. That's why I went to San Diego to see my grandmother and my great grandmother. Her daughter in the hospital, and she's still going to the nail shop. The day my mom passed away, I was in the shower doing my skincare. Not because like somebody regularly like, bitch, what are you doing? It's just routine. The routine gonna get you out of whatever you're going through. So we're gonna end it like that.
Love that. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
You're so sweet.
You are so
I'm
welcome.
happy we got to connect on this level rather than like, you know, business.
We'll do this again.
Yes.
All right. So if you guys don't mind, go follow Destiny. She is like I said, she is a very big makeup artist out here. From what I see, she gets the Latinas and the black girls. There's not a lot of people that's not black that knows how to handle brown skin, and she eats it up every single time. So go follow her, and I'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
You don't even have to like me, but you will respect me. You know why? 'Cause I'm a